What's going on, Voguers? This is Jamie and
Raven.
with another video. Look. Today, baby, today.
It went down.
This is, first of all, you know, this is coming out of the middle of nowhere. Y'all know when we upload videos.
Yes.
I'm looking like I've been running errands all day. I'm looking like somebody's dad.
My eyebrows are not done. I know.
So, you know, a little while ago, we had a little video.
Yes, we actually had two videos. The most recent one was about Meg Thee Stallion and DaBaby. And the very first one that we did was about Dani Leigh actually expecting a baby, but nobody, including DaBaby, had actually claimed to be the father. So we were talking about Dani Leigh now for a minute.
Yeah, and the title of it was "Is the Baby the Babies?"
Yes.
And
make sure you go check that out.
we already had confirmation.
Yes.
But now we know.
Yes.
DaBaby is the baby,
Okay.
and we also know that somebody is a certified side chick.
So DaBaby, okay. So let's start with, because a lot took place today. If you've been on Vogue Mode's Instagram page and all that, I put y'all on games today for Messy Monday. Okay. I woke up at 4 a.m. and I caught from the shade room that something was going on with DaBaby and Dani Leigh. So you know how we do it at Vogue Mode? We always gonna go see if we can get the original receipts.
The scoop.
So that's what I did. I went to Dani Leigh's page. I screenshotted everything that she posted. And when I tell y'all, she let Jonathan have it. Right? Now, outside of that, DaBaby actually posted a live video on Instagram. He started Instagram Live. He says it was to protect it. Right.
It got messy.
Very. He said it was to protect his safety. If you're not from Charlotte, you know that DaBaby has had some dealings with Charlotte Mecklenburg Police Department in the past. So I sort of get what he was saying. Right. And he's also had some issues, some other, you know, issues with assaulting others in the past as well.
Assaulting others.
So he decided to start an IG Live video. Now, within this IG Live video, he was, for lack of a better term, nasty. I mean, he was.
It was. I was about to say borderline, but it was disrespectful.
Very.
Like,
9 minutes of 9 full minutes.
But she was a fool to sit there and let him disrespect her.
Absolutely.
Like that.
My pride would not let me sit in front of a man's Instagram Live for 9 minutes and talk to me the way that DaBaby talked to Dani Leigh. So the live started with, she was breastfeeding their 3-month-old. And
was she breastfeeding or was it a bottle?
It started with the breastfeeding.
Okay.
Or the videos that I saw started with the breastfeeding. And she's in the bed breastfeeding, and he's like, she says that after she cooked him a meal, so this is the thing. After she cooked him a meal is when he told her to get out.
That's some nigga shit right there.
Very much so. If it's one thing I know, because I haven't had the greatest experience with men in the past, if it's one thing I know, a man will use you for everything he needs you for, and then it'll change.
Yes, a lot of men do that, but first things first.
Okay.
He done played her ass up and down Charlotte.
Okay, so let's talk about him playing her up and down Charlotte. So, for whatever reason, Mimi got involved, which is DaBaby's other baby mama. First, yes, she's the mother of his oldest, and she got involved somehow, some way. Now, both Mimi and DaBaby say there's more to this story than what is being provided to us as viewers. Now, I have always told y'all, I felt like the plot twist to this story is that DaBaby is not really DaBaby's. It's something going on there that's making them
butthead.
Right. It's not just as simple as I don't want to be with you anymore.
You know what? She reminds me of just one of those girls in school that wanted to be with the black boy so bad. So she was willing to take any that would show her any kind of attention, and then they get pregnant, and then everything starts coming out. And she's just like, oh, woe is me. That's how it's coming out.
Yes, and I agree. It was really, really bad, the things that he was saying to her. And it was almost like she was trying to defend against what he was telling her. Mm-hmm. When it got to the point in the live where he was saying, you're a certified side, that we would have never got that far. But the fact that he took it as far as to say, you not my girl, you were never my girl, you was always a certified side. What she did wrong for me was she defended against that. Oh, you taking your side to see your whole family? You taking you sending flowers to your side? That's regular
shit. I mean, you don't have to be.
You don't have to be a main squeeze to get flowers to meet families.
First things first. We it may seem like we all over the place, but it's just a lot of shit that's going on. First things first, I will never let any man or woman disrespect me the way that she let that man disrespect her own. It was live. Like, this it's unfiltered. This is really happening before your eyes, and it's just like, ooh, it's cringeworthy.
And I think underneath that, it's more bad things, because she says during the live, she says, I sold my LA home. If you don't follow Dani Leigh, you know that several months ago she purchased a home in LA. She put it, she flashed it all over social media. She said she sold her LA home to come and live with him. She basically stopped her career to be with him. And it's just like, girl, why, in my mind, why would you do that? I don't care how big of a rapper or superstar he is. Why would you do that?
And he's been playing your ass from the beginning. So you've sat here and let this play you
hard
all the time, and it's always some shit. And we don't get me wrong, everybody knew that they were dating for a long time. Everybody knew it was his baby. So why I'm not selling my shit to be with a nigga that don't care about me.
He put her out, and he says that, or she claims that he told her that they had to go to, that he didn't know where she guessed they was going to go to a hotel or whatever the case may be. I'm like this, okay? The moment that he left me after I played that Redbone song on live, that would have been my cue. Right? Because if you go look at the previous video that Braxton Rock and I did, I indicated that after she put that out, he left. So there's nothing.
Was it the song though?
I don't know if it was a song. In my opinion, that's why I keep saying it's something more, and I agree. It's something more to this than just we're having co-parenting issues. Mm-hmm. Even Mimi is like, y'all don't know what's really happening. He's saying y'all don't know what's really happening. Now, they could have been ganged up on her and just decided like, we're gonna make her look like the crazy one. Who knows? But
I mean, it's easy to make somebody look like the crazy one when they're consistently wanting to kind of make themselves play the victim.
Right.
Because at this moment she's playing a victim. It could be just as easy as, I got my own money and move on. That's what I would do in the situation, and not go through this whole social media, tabloids and all that, because they about to eat her ass up. And they going to try to find out everything that they can. Oh. And she's going to look pretty stupid.
And we gonna find out everything that we can. But I already think she already looks bad. And then some celebrities have commented. Summer Walker, Tank has commented, and basically says she needs to channel all that bad energy into her music, because most of the time the music that we get from some of these artists, their best
is when they're
hurting. And it's like, I don't know, with Dani Leigh, it's just like, hey, this is no shade to anybody, okay?
Oh, hell.
No shade. Once you see that man is not for you in whatever shape, form, or fashion,
say it.
If you choose to continue sleeping with him, do everything you can to not have a kid from him, right? Or don't continue.
She was doing that. She got a plan B. She fucked the first time. She was trying to make sure she didn't do it again. But
it's done, right? It's already said and done, right? I've never understood women who have babies by these men who have given you 14 red flags. But you saw that one green flag. Flag number 15 was green, and you said, that's the one, right? It's almost like you said from Jump Street, he played her face. Mm-hmm. But then you went and got a baby. And now you want to say, why he treat me like this? He been treating like this from the beginning.
Day one.
From day one. The fact that she was trying to defend the things that he was doing to make herself not seem like a side chick. She got his brother involved. She said Darius.
But her brother is involved too. But we got to talk about that. Because that's scary.
I did hear that. I did hear him say, or him or her, the baby say, her family's going through some things that I can't really talk about right now. He did mention that. So it's like, it's something that he knows. It's something that Mimi knows.
That sounds like a little deportation. Deported. No, let me not say that. Because we don't need her coming up under no posts or nothing saying anything. Anybody getting real disrespectful in the comments. So we're going to remove that.
Right.
Remove all doubt.
Remove all doubt. I mean, me personally, I can't feel too bad for her with everything that happened. She got in this man's face and said, "Oh, my little bitch, a masterpiece, really?" And it's like, girl, stop talking. Get your stuff and go.
So here's the thing. I feel bad for her because nobody should have to deal with that kind of embarrassment.
Right.
For one.
Right.
So any real man, and that's just being honest, you know, the baby, I mean, he's done a lot of shit that's anyway. A lot of comments that he made, that little situation at the concert. He's not a good person.
As polished as we would like for him to be.
Yeah, but he's not a good person at all. He's taken that hood mentality, and it followed him. He didn't change when he got in the industry. So he's gonna be this disrespectful, nasty, hateful person all the time. Until he really opens his mind and say that I want different. I'm going to change for my fan base and, your
kids.
Yeah, at some point you have to grow out of that stuff. So him as a person, he's always going to do that until he really grows up.
I agree.
He's acting like, honestly, a kid.
A complete child, yeah. I agree. Because it didn't have to go to social media.
Yeah, it didn't have to go that far at all. But when I look at artists, I look for them to handle things in a totally different way. Like Janet, you didn't know nothing about what happened with her whole situation until it came out. Mariah Carey, you know nothing about her situation until it came out. Jay-Z and Beyonce, granted they're on a totally different scale than what he is, but we didn't know nothing that happened to Beyonce. And there's other artists out there that have been going through things and they don't put it out there like that. It's nasty, it's tacky, it's ghetto, and it's just.
And it would literally make me look like a complete and utter fool. Like, we've told y'all what we think, okay? But you tell us what you guys think in the comments below. Is the baby wrong? Is he somewhat justified? Do you agree with Dani Leigh playing the victim? I have mixed emotions. I'm sure over time there's going to be more that comes out about this. Even I don't know. I feel bad for her a little bit, but not a lot of it.
I feel bad for the woman. I don't feel bad about the whole situation because he gave her all the signs and let her know the type of person that he was. But I feel bad as far as, how he's handling it. Right. How it all came out.
Right.
Social media, the embarrassment. I don't like that. And I don't feel like anyone deserves that. Even if it was vice versa. She flipped it and she was just this rude, disrespectful person and she did the same thing to him. He wouldn't appreciate that, but
he called her cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs like several times during it. He really painted her like she was a crate. He said this was a thin line between love and hate mixed with Get Out. The level of embarrassment, and I even left some comments in the Shade Room comments, and I said this level of galactic clownery from her, I can't take because it's like. She said, "Oh, you want to go in the other room and get on live and you didn't think I know? Okay, girl, let him go in the other room and get on live.
And you get
exactly. You get your stuff. You maintain that pride and dignity. You get your baby and you go wherever it is that you can go. Cause like you said, she has the means. I'm sure there's a way for her to. She's not broke.
Yeah, she's far from that.
So more about this, we're sure Vogue will come out. And we're going to be on it.
Like we said, this was like an emergency.
Yes, look at us.
If I was to show you what's under this hat right now, y'all would clown me in the comments.
A Victoria's Secret Lounge, bro. Even. I threw on a wig. I called Braxton Rock this morning. I said, I think we need to record. He said, okay. We made the time. And we got you some content because we going to be on top of this Dani Leigh situation. But make sure you guys, in order for you to stay up to date with Dani Leigh and the baby situation, make sure you not only go watch our previous videos, Is the Baby the Babies and Megan Thee Stallion versus the Baby, but also make sure you go follow Braxton Rock on Instagram, right down here below, at Braxton.rock, and your girl Raven at Born to Reign. Please make sure you also subscribe to our YouTube channel at Vogue Mode, and also find us on Facebook at Vogue Mode, and we're also on Instagram at Indamode, IN_DAMODE. This content will drop exclusively on IGTV, but I'm sure as more things come out, we're just gonna have YouTube is gonna be buzzing.
We're gonna have to start up. But since we're done with that,
okay,
you know, we do have to talk about one thing.
What do we gotta talk about?
Your birthday.
You guys, I forgot about it. Like, honestly, I'll be 30 tomorrow.
It's a lot, and you know, we have a pretty decent weekend ahead of us. We are going to be posting pictures and videos from Raven's birthday, so please be on the lookout. We're gonna have an amazing time. It's gonna be good.
I'm excited.
It's
I'm gonna be 30. I'm excited. Okay, we will see y'all next time. Have a safe and happy week. Peace.